Hi, this is John from FlatCatGear, and I want to show you a prototype I'm working on. It's in the very early phases, but the results look pretty promising. What I'm working on is a remote fuel system for the Lynx and for the IsoClean 2 stoves. So let's get a close-up of this and I'll show you how it works. So what I'm working on is a base camp model. This fuel system is designed for the Lynx stove and for the IsoClean 2 stove. It's a little bit different than most. You have your large reservoir of alcohol here, and what we have is an intermediate pump station, and what you do is by pressing down on that dome, you pump liquid into the stove. I'll get a close-up of that in a minute. You hook it up to the stove. I have an access port on the side of the stove. You slip it in, and then you're good to go. So if you don't need the remote, use the stove as normal, and then the remote just adds capabilities. Now, where the remote is really good, well, I'll discuss that in a minute. About 10 pumps will fill up about a half an ounce, so 20 pumps will give you an ounce of fluid. So I consider this a base camp model. This is something you want to set up and use for an extended period of time. So I see kind of three areas for this. Number one is going to give you, again, if you're backpacking and setting up a base camp, 3 or 4 days, multiple people, got a nice surface. I think this will be a really nice system for that. I think it'll also be a nice system for people who go snow camping. The reason is you're going to burn a lot of fuel to melt a lot of snow. You typically bring bigger pots. I think this base camp model will be good for that. The third area that I see it being really good for is emergency disaster recovery. This is something where you're going to set up a kitchen and leave it there for quite a long time. Again, the way this pump works, I can hook this up to a gallon of denatured alcohol, have it sit away from the area, and just pump up whatever I need to fill up in the stove.